guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys had a great weekend, and on today's video I bring you a ton of motivation for you guys to get up and start cleaning your home. So starting off here in my bedroom, I am going to change the sheets first because I had my sheets on here for a little bit over a week, and when it's goes a little bit over a week, they start feeling all nasty and gross, and so that needed to be changed. I opened up my curtains so that I could bring more light in this room. I also need to organize a few of my drawers here, which you'll see. If this is the first time you're watching and you like cleaning videos, then don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so that you don't miss any future videos. Also, I post Spanish videos throughout the week, and English is only on Sundays. And so if you do subscribe and you start seeing Spanish videos, just don't forget that on Sunday you'll have your English video. If you speak Spanish, then you'll get extra cleaning videos throughout the week. And so count how many times I said videos. There I was fixing the shoes because I just take out my shoes and then just throw them back in there. It was all unorganized. I needed to clear out my dresser so that I can wipe it down, and I'm using the Pledge. I also needed to fold this huge pile of clothes that you see here on the floor. I'm giving my son's bookshelf a wipe down, and also I need to take these dishes to the kitchen. I've been having my coffee, my greens, and my oatmeal here in my room, as you can tell, every morning, Monday through Friday, because my kids, one of them is in the living room doing their class and the other two are in the bedroom. Just to not be loud or be out there watching TV, then I just enjoy it here in my bedroom. I also have a 20% discount code for Team Me. If you guys are interested in any of their products, I'm currently drinking the greens, and this is really good. If you guys need to get those greens in, then drinking this will guarantee that you get those greens every single day. And so I'll leave the code up here and also down in the description box. I also folded this pile of clothes, and I wanted to start loading some blankets already so that I can start washing them. Now time to organize these drawers. So this is one of them. This was the messiest one, and the sock drawer. But here I'll take everything out of the drawers, put them in the bed, and go through them. There's some stuff that I also got rid of, and these are the socks. I need to throw old socks away, socks that just don't work. I even had a shirt in there.
About you day and night, I can't get enough. Oh, nah. I can't lie, I love the way you're messing with my mind. I can't get enough of my sweet Madeline. You're the reason why I'm waking up smiling. Oh, my sweet Madeline, your name is written all over my heart. I can't stop, yeah. I wanna be the one to hold you close, 'cause you're the only one I'm dreaming of. My love, my love, my love, my love, my love. Tell me, do you feel the way I do? 'Cause I only wanna ride with you. My love, my love, my love, I wanna ride with you.
This is how the drawers turned out. Here I have my leggings and my sweatpants. Down here I have my shirts that I wear here at home, some shorts, and this Christmas PJs that I left it in the back. This is where my husband keeps his working shirts. His boxers were in here as well, but since I made space, I put them in this little basket. Since I did that, I was able to declutter and get rid of things we no longer use, or they were just old, like socks that didn't have pairs. Here is how the sock drawer looks. I put a little basket in here so that we can put the long socks in there, and on the side I left the shorter ones. I also have my Christmas ones all the way in the back. I use my broom so that I can pull everything that was under my bed. After this, I will spray the beds down. In the spray, I have fabric softener with water. The last thing I'm doing here is vacuuming, and that is it. My bedroom is all nice and clean and organized. It's better to do little things every single day so that way you don't get stuck doing it one entire day, and that keeps your house staying organized and clean if you just, do this ever so often. I had another pile of clothes to fold, but I didn't record this. If you can let me know in the comments if you guys like the folding part. Me personally, I don't like seeing that in the videos, and so that's why I don't put as much on my videos. But I mean, if it's something you guys like, then I will definitely add more of that. Finally, guys, they fixed my dishwasher. This helped me out a ton, and so I'm so happy that it works again. I am a mom to 4 kids, and it's 6 of us, and so we get tons and tons of dirty dishes every single day. I am unloading the dishwasher, reloading it up, and washing some dishes by hand. I also needed to clear out the counters, and to clean, I am using the Method anti-bac.
I am a woman, not here to please you. It's time to move on, cause my time is now. I am a woman, play by my own rules. I got my 2 feet on solid ground. And then I take the first step, a million more. And I make mistakes I never made before. But either way, I know I made up my mind. I'm through feeling scared, I'm leaving all that behind. So I'm gonna let it shine on you. Make room for everything that's true.
This is corn flour, and I'm putting this in these big jars that I purchased at Burlington for only $6, guys, and I absolutely love it. I use a lot of this corn flour, and I always make sure I have a big bag, and I love that this entire bag fits in those containers. If you guys are looking for some big jars like this, don't forget to go check out your Burlington. I keep it up here with my flour, and on the bottom I have my brown sugar, my sugar, and my oatmeal, and those containers I purchased from Dollar Tree. I just like the way this little area looks, all nice and organized with the containers.
Gloria, you know we will survive. And then I take the first step, a million more.
Now time for the deep cleaning. My stove needed to be cleaned. I normally use the Brio pads, but I didn't have any, so I am using the Barkeeper's Friend. I also sprayed it down with some Method. We are going to move the stove so that we can wipe the sides and clean the back, and also sweep and mop.
Do whatever I wanna do. Shine on you, yeah. I wanna let it shine on
Look at that, it's really dirty and greasy. To clean this, I am using a spray that I make, which is 1 cup of vinegar with 1 cup of Dawn dish soap. I'll spray this, let it do its thing, and I will sweep and mop back here. and also spray the walls back here so that I can try to remove as much grease as I can without taking off the paint.
Honey, I got what you want. Give me all of your love, 'cause it's burning hot. It's what you do to me, babe, I can guarantee. Honey, I got what you need. Under the night sky, I want your...
And this is how it looks, all nice and clean. If you guys have never moved your stove and your fridge, then I highly recommend that you guys do so that you guys can make sure you guys take off all that grease that accumulates on the side of your stove and also behind it, and sweep so that you can get all those crumbs and food that falls on the sides of the stove, or when you're sweeping, things go under the stove, and so then you have a lot of little things hiding under there. Now I'm cleaning all the little things from the stove. I am just using Dawn dish soap here and scrubbing them really hard so that I can leave them nice and clean. I also took the knobs off so that I can clean them as well.
We could take it to the stars where you wanna go. The things that we can do don't need to prove you know. Honey, I got what you want.
After cleaning the stove, my kids were getting hungry, and on this day I made pupusas, so I heated up the griddle so that I can start making them some. I left this part in because this is how life really is. You're cleaning and you need to start making food, or you gotta help your kids out, and so the cleaning stops and you have to do that first and then continue. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I started cleaning at about 4:30, 4:40, and I ended up finishing like at 7 or 8. You're gonna see the time right there. And so this is just real life, and this is how things get done, especially if you're recording. It takes even longer, but this is how the pupusas look. They're super yummy. These have cheese in the center. And now time to put everything away so that we can continue cleaning the fridge. Showing you how my fridge looks before we get started. This is how the freezer looks. When we had my son's birthday, the cake, the little crumbs fell in there, so I just needed to quickly wipe that down. I am taking everything out of the fridge so that I can deep clean it, pulling the little things apart so that I can go and scrub them in the sink. After I pulled everything out, I sprayed it down with that vinegar and Dawn dish soap that I told you guys I make.
For so long, I've been trying to get you out of my head. Oh yeah, but somehow I always seem to wake up in your bed.
This is how it looks behind the fridge. It's not as messy as behind the stove, but that little vent there, I need to vacuum all that dust and scrub it down because it's like greasy. Wipe the walls down and sweep and mop. I am also cleaning the side of the fridge that's closer to the stove with that spray that I've been using and making sure that I take all the grease off of it.
If you feel the things I do, I might need some help if you let me go, 'cause I'm
all nice and clean. I forgot to mention that in the mop water I have the Fabuloso Complete. It's a purple one, but there it is, guys. Ever so often I do this. Sometimes I let it go a little bit longer than other times, but for sure it gets done. Now I have to put all these things away, make sure to clean the little bins where I keep my vegetables at. But before I put everything back inside, I need to scrub my fridge. Here I'm just using the sponge to scrub it down, and then I go in with a wet cloth and then I dry it. And look at that, it is so nice and clean. I love to see my fridge clean. I always make sure to wipe it down and take everything out before I go grocery shopping again. That is like how I keep it clean. And then when I deep clean it, I pull everything out and I scrub the inside. If you continue to just wipe it down before you get groceries, then your fridge will stay clean until you need to deep clean it.
If you let me go, 'cause I'm flying through the sky and I'm still a little high on you.
This is how my dining table looks, but before we clean this little area, I wanted to clean the outside of my trash can. I also needed to wipe down the shiny part of my fridge, which there I also make my spray, which is 1 part vinegar, 1 part water, and a little bit of Dawn dish soap in there. And this makes your stainless steel shine, and it's super affordable for you to just make it at home, because I know that the stainless steel cleaners are very expensive, and I've always used this ever since I learned how to make it. I use it and it leaves my stainless steel super shiny. The dining area was super quick. I just put these toys away that the kids were playing with, put the dishes away to wash them, wiping it down, still using that method. And I also needed to wipe down the chairs. My chairs are like a rustic looking chair, and so they kind of look dirty because it's like a black brown thing that they have around them. But I just made sure that I took off the fingerprints that my kids leave when they're eating food. And after this, I will sweep and mop. That is going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and it brought you a ton of motivation to get up and tackle something in your home, in your to-do list. Thank you guys all so much for watching. If you made it this far, leave me a rose. Don't forget, Sundays are my English videos. Take care, guys. Have a nice week, and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye.